It's your boy Solo, and today I want to do a deeper dive into this SK cheating allegation situation. And yes, I know people are gonna try to drag me saying, "Well, you saying SK's innocent?" Because I see a lot of YouTubers talking crazy and they don't even know the facts, right? A lot of people are trying to paint narratives about SK's a Yoruba demon and oh, here's another black man cheating again. And I'm thinking to myself, wait, what does his race have to do with this? And number two, we really need to look at the facts if he cheated or not, right? So let's go back to this Hannah Beth Style chick because her stories, even in the previous video, I said that her stories had a lot of holes in it. This chick admitted that her and SK weren't even officially dating, so she was the side chick. So when did the side chick become the victim? If anybody's a victim in this story here, it's Raven, right? We got to be clear about this. This chick now is doing podcasts and doing interviews on TikToks. And by the way, if you're going to do a podcast, I guess don't do a podcast with your friend that only got 13 subs, right? But this chick now is trying to get her story out because she's a struggle TikToker at best. And we're gonna get into the facts here. Okay, let's get straight into it. Let's hear what she got to say out of her own mouth. Let's get into it.
But then I was confused because I'm like, well, why doesn't the girl tell me herself? Why doesn't she just be like, yeah, like this is, so I gave him a chance and I said, you know, I want to hear from her mouth if this was fake or real. And, I'm not going to, then I'll leave it at that, right? Whatever. Um, and no, he tried to settle it a different way, wanted to talk in person, just me and him. And I was like, that's where you can't just trust a man to handle it.
See, and this is where if the person, the redhead interviewing her should ask, well, if you were so concerned about Raven, then why did you go on another trip with him allegedly after Ibiza? You invited him to Cabo. And this is where you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You didn't get the confirmation. And if you were genuinely concerned, if you're not doing this for clout, why didn't you reach to Raven behind the scenes? You were following her on Instagram, liking her pictures, doing the passive aggressive thing. Why didn't you message Raven and say, "Hey Raven, my name is Hannah. I've been dating SK on and off, and he's saying that you guys are not really dating, and I just want to confirm that you guys are dating or not." I mean, it's really that simple. The message would have taken you 30 seconds to type up. No, you didn't want to do that. Instead, you want to do TikToks and interviews like you are the victim. And this just tells you about her character because she was complicit, okay? She's trying to make it seem like she's the victim, and she's not the victim. We got to stop doing this where because a woman says that she was done wrong by a man, that we automatically, should jump up and believe her. And I'm not saying that SK, didn't do some questionable thing. I'm not saying that at all. But it's kind of like everybody's giving Shorty a pass, and her stories got more holes in it than a 5-year-old sock. So let's get into it. Interview with Storytime with Riki. I guess she's a big TikToker. And then Riki uploaded this on YouTube. Now, pay attention once again. Shorty and SK were never official. They were, in her own words, friends. They already were broken up. She's not the victim, but yet she's running on these podcasts trying to portray herself to be the victim. You feel me? She's trying to get clout. And the reason why she's on these smaller platforms is because nobody is going to... E-News and these other major platforms, they're not taking Shorty serious because they know that, this chick has no credibility. Because if the producers really... I mean, they could use her, sure, but at the end of the day, she has no credibility for even these big platforms for them to rock. Because people are asking questions and Shorty can't answer them because Shorty was a side chick at best.
And sent me the flyer for the audition to Love is Blind. And he said, should I do this? LOL. And I thought it was a joke. I was like, why would you go on a reality show? Like, I was like, you're playing with me. But I said, LOL, sure. Because we weren't together. And I was like, this isn't even going to be a thing.
You hear that? Shorty said we weren't together, so this isn't even going to be a thing. Okay? You heard what she said. You heard what Shorty said. They weren't together. This isn't even going to be a thing. Yet here she is on these podcasts and interviews making it sound like she's the victim. I mean, wow. And now there are allegations and rumors that Shorty tried to blackmail them. And notice now she took the TikTok down, right? Now, when you go on Shorty's TikTok, and I said tick thought, yes, because I'm getting a lot of thought vibes. I mean, look at this, right? No wonder SK didn't take you serious because of how you carry yourself. You carry yourself like a jump off. I'm just being honest. I call it how I see it. I mean, I'm sorry. I wouldn't take this chick serious either. This chick is not wifey material, bruh. Facts. Okay? Now, this chick is trying to make it seem like, I'm the victim, I'm hurt, this and that. But yes, she's here on TikTok bragging about dating several different men. And if he's not making you official, blah, blah. Come on, man. Stop it. Okay? Now, here you have a recent interview where Colleen, basically, this was a few days ago when these allegations were first coming out, right? Now, granted, this was a few days ago, but I'm going to show you guys that SK and Raven may still be together. But let's see what Colleen had to say about this whole situation.
No, I think he had a job before then. Like, I think he was in engineering or something. I could be totally wrong. Yeah.
No, I think somebody else did that too. Yeah.
I don't. Well, because I think it's grad school, so I think he had a job before then. Before going to Berkeley.
Also, just while we're on the topic, I might as well get like your little hot take on that as well. Did you see the TikTok about SK's messages with that girl?
I saw one, but I don't know. I try not to look at it just because like they don't know SK and Raven, obviously, and so I'm gonna go with what I know. And they're good. Like I saw Raven. What was that?
The girl knows SK.
Oh, hold on, I don't know that, but no, I saw Raven last night, and she's like, yeah, we're good. They're fine. They're solid. So I try not to give it any attention unless Raven wants to give it attention. But it sounds like to me that it's nothing really of a big deal.
Okay, well.
Okay, so this was a few days ago. Now, granted, things have changed now since this situation came about, but you got to look at this and wonder, okay, Raven and SK, they're good, right? Because a lot of people, once again, and Colleen said something that I find very interesting, that a lot of people don't know the situation that regarding SK's and Raven's relationship. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is people don't know the dynamics, right, of what is really going on and things like that. Now, if you go back to this interview was uploaded 2 days ago, was made about 5 days ago, and this interview was 5 days ago, okay? Now, let's take a look to see what SK got to say. So, SK posted this yesterday. Dear LIB family, Raven and I left the Love is Blind altar as a single individuals who went back to dating other people. While our journey back together hasn't been straightforward, the unique emotional connection we developed from this experiment kept us together as friends and helped rekindle our relationship after the fact. Let's continue. These allegations have been falsely misrepresented with malicious intent, and we're actively pursuing legal action against some of the accusers involved. I'm deeply sorry for the pain that has caused Raven, my family, and everyone involved. Raven and I will continue to support each other and wish nothing but love. Happy Thanksgiving. So hold on a second. SK now is coming out publicly stating that these allegations are false, misrepresented with malicious intent, and that they're pursuing legal actions against the accusers. Who is the accuser? Well, one of them is Hannah, Beth Style. Now, word in the street is, and we don't have confirmation yet, that she tried to blackmail SK and Raven. I don't know what she was trying to do, but there's word on the street that, you know, she tried to, I don't know, maybe get something going that is not legal, basically saying that, hey, I need you to do this or say this publicly, and whoop-da-doo, okay? Now, this is big. This is major. And this Hannah chick, nobody's taking her serious because look at her social media, okay? Tatiana energy. I mean, let's be honest. Yes, I said it. I know people don't like it, but yes, I said it, right? You ever wonder why you ever see a pretty girl on TikTok posting all these beautiful outfits or going on these trips, always looking good, but you never see a man with them? Because they're always the side chick, okay? Like, this is the perpetual side chick, bruh. You know what I mean? NBA players know what it is. NFL players know what it is. Allegedly, right, Hannah? I'm just saying. Now, here we have the latest receipt that SK and Raven were at Costco, okay? They're fine. They're doing good. They're shopping for Thanksgiving. About to have a turkey. That's what it do. So at the end of the day, SK is innocent, bruh. SK is innocent, and I can't wait for the legal proceedings to proceed because we need to stop giving people like this Hannah chick the benefit of the doubt like she's the victim. If anybody's the victim in this scenario, it's SK and Raven. Yes, I said it. SK is a victim because now his name is being dragged. And now to all these YouTubers that want to drag SK's name, because once again, I'm hearing about this Yoruba demon and black men ain't this and that, right? And there's a lot of projection going on with that. And you know what's sad about the whole thing? Raven made a TikTok speaking about this, is that Raven, a lot of people seem to forget that Raven is a mixed woman. Raven isn't a white woman, she's mixed. She's black and white, right? But you have a lot of black women on YouTube that are happy about this. They're like, yeah, black man ain't this, he ain't that. SK ain't this. SK is a Yoruba demon. This and that. Trying to drag SK down. You got Raven's own homegirl, or former homegirl, let's be clear, dragging SK in lieu of not caring about what Raven is doing. See, this is why women have dropped the ball. Usually when things happen, women stick together. But in this situation, there's so much hate for SK because he's black, and also hate for Raven because she's pretty, because people don't want to see SK and Raven happy. Let me say that again. The reason why these YouTubers are dragging SK and Raven right now, and TikTokers, is because they don't want to see SK and Raven happy. They don't want to see a black man that is educated with a beautiful woman, aka a baddie. They don't want to see that because that will encroach on their own failures that they have to deal with the men that they chose. It's projection. SK and Raven, and they even mentioned this in the reunion, that they took some time off, okay? They took time off, and maybe, yeah, that's when when they took time off, maybe that's when SK was running through the streets. And make no mistake, all these allegations coming out, you guys think that Raven don't know about this? Raven isn't a dummy. So what I'm saying is that when it's that time to move in together, and it's that time to talk about the relationship, you don't think Raven got it covered? You guys must have not watched the show. Because the way they were communicating, you know that they were open about it. Well, maybe SK was lying to Raven, blah, blah. Listen, once again, Raven isn't a dummy. If that man even looks at another woman wrong, Raven knows. Raven isn't a dummy, okay? So at the end of the day, SK's innocent. My heart does go out to Raven because she got to deal with this embarrassment of these bimbos coming out trying to get clout. And these bimbos are just trying to get clout for the wrong reasons because they end up making themselves look stupid. And yeah, I'm saying it because I see a lot of people want to drag SK talking about Yoruba demon and black men ain't shit and this and that. I'm sick of it. And I see a lot of people throwing shade at Raven because there are people that don't want to see Raven happy because of jealousy? Envy? Oh, come on, man. There are a lot of men out there that are doing right by their women. They're paying their women's bills, taking their women shopping, treating their women like a queen. But don't be mad because you ain't got a man like that. I'm just being honest. Anyway, man, I'm out.